Hello, everyone. Welcome to ATTR 503. This is Module 12 and Week 4 of Clinical Immersion. This is your midpoint for your clinical experience. So really excited that you guys have been having me out and I've been able to see what you guys are up to. For many of you, I know that I have yet to go and visit Jennifer, Kaylin, and a few others. So I'll be out this week and next to try to finish those up. And yeah, just wanted to bring your attention to our assignment this week. We're looking at psychosocial emergency action plans and behavioral health referral plans. And so what I have for everyone is I want you to look at Chapter 11, look at our psychosocial intervention for sports and injury and illness chapter this week. And then I also have a couple of different articles highlighted for you. So if you're in the secondary setting right now with your clinical assignment, there's a document for you there. And then the same thing for collegiate setting. And these are guidelines for creating emergency action plans and behavioral health plans for your site. And so I have on here your assignment this week. And so I've given you 3 different options. So depending on what clinical site you're at, you actually might have several different people that are going to be able to help you with this. And so this is where you can create an emergency action plan for option 1. Option 2, you can create something slightly different with a behavioral health referral plan. And then if your site already has one of these 2 created, this is where you actually can perform that SWOT analysis, but not just doing that SWOT analysis is going to be enough this week. I actually want you to take a look at that and see if there's any opportunities for you to make some tweaks to it to further improve that. So this is where if you're looking at option 1, I've given some additional information that you can look at. One is actually an emergency action plan from Diamond Hill High School from California. And so that'll give you some specifics. But then also if you want to look at a more of like this behavioral health policy, I've given 2 different university examples that you can look at, and you can tweak that a little bit for the high school setting as well. So I want you to take a look at those documents. This is something that's not currently mandated by the ISHA, and this is something that the IATA, we worked with ISHA this past year to try to develop, should there be guidelines for us to actually mandate that every high school has emergency action plans, and this would be one of those things that we've looked at including on there. And currently that's just not something that the ISHA wants to do. They don't want to be legislated to. And so this is my hopes that this will give you and your preceptors an opportunity to actually create one if you haven't already done so. I think that as athletic trainers, we typically have the basic emergency action plans, but this is something that can fall off our radar, especially as we just get into the season. We're so busy with so many other things, and so many people have told me as I've talked to them about this, they're like, yeah, I know I need to do it, but I don't have time for it. So this is my hopes that this week that you as a student can take that initiative to talk with your preceptors and to try to create something for them. So I most certainly understand that this might not be something that's perfect, but at least it'll get you started. So if there's multiple people, multiple students at one site, I need each one of you to upload the same document. Those of you that are at high school and potentially you're by yourself, I hope that you still are able to work with your preceptors if you have multiple and work on this document. I am also more than happy to work with you throughout the week. If you want to include me on a Zoom session with you and your preceptor, or just work one-on-one, I'm more than happy to help you with this assignment. This is something that I think will help make our program unique. And I'm really, you might not know this at first, but I'm helping you create a list of documents that you've helped your preceptors create, so that as you're interviewing for future jobs, it'll give you one more opportunity to a talking point. So please reach out if you have any questions or concerns with that. From your preceptor's perspective, I do want to highlight that I do have an outdated survey on there. I've been working with CORE to have that updated. Unfortunately, someone that was responsible for uploading the clinical proficiencies and these evaluations had left. And so that was something that fell onto the remaining people, and it just hadn't got done yet. So I'm going to be sending you a Qualtrics survey that will give you the questions that you'll be asked on your final evaluation as well. So if you wouldn't mind, please take some time this week to submit that to me. That is unofficial. It's not necessarily going to serve as a grade. It's just a check-in that I'm going to use to try to track the student's learning progress. So I'll make sure to include that link in the email that I send you with this video. So please reach out if you have any questions or concerns. I hope you have a wonderful week. I know the weather's not super great today, so I hope that everyone is safe and you're able to get to your clinical sites without any issues. All right, take care.